Today I'm doing a pool review on Coleman pools. My name is Heather. This is an 18-foot by 5.49 meters, and this is the Coleman Power Swimming Pool Vista Series 2. It is pretty nice. It takes type A and C pool filters, and it also has a ladder, a pump it comes with, and it also comes with a pool cover. Okay, well, here it is. Now, for me, the side parts here with these circles, you get about about 5 circle pieces. I just tell my children not to, or anyone in the pool, not to push off with the feet because it is kind of a flimsy pool, but it's good enough to keep cool in the summertime. I don't know about the solar heaters, if they work or not, but we'll find out on my next product review. Here's the pump that goes to it. It takes 3 of these hoses. I've had to replace the hoses one time after like 3 months, but I recommend that you get a couple parts prior to setting it up, so you have, in case like one of these were to break. What they don't tell you about these pools is when you have to replace them, when it starts coming out, you have to undo these tabs here, and then a lot of water will come out, but you could put a very small tennis ball in the B section, and then there's another B section. So you want to make sure you get the right fittings, so it's best to buy a couple of those and a couple of these clamps here, which I did on eBay. And then here's the pump here. Now, to take care of the pump and change the filter out, you want to lift up the pump onto here, onto the pool, or have someone help you with it to hold it steady. And then you open up the basket of it. You get the filter out, and you could put it in a solution with some water, a little toilet bowl cleaner, or you could hose it out, so you could get more use out of your filters if you want. But they're pretty reasonable on eBay, Amazon. That's where I got all the extra parts, what I was talking about, the hoses and the clamps. Now, you could just put the other part in, but if you don't put the pump up on top of a surface higher than the pool level, water will just squirt out all over, and you'll lose the water from your pool, which you don't want to do. Now, when you put the hoses in, you put them in this way and that way into this section here. Make sure you clamp it real well. Now, when you open this up, as you can see here, you're going to turn counterclockwise this way, and then to open it up, and you make sure all of it is on line good, or else if you don't, then you're going to have water leakage. Some people use this special aqua tape if they do have a leak in the hose, but I found it's cheaper just to buy a new hose. Okay, now, see, my pool is a little tilted on one side here. Even though I got the sand, I had a compactor and a roller and leveled it out. It's Florida. The ground sinks. That's where I'm at in Florida. So as you can tell here, this side here is a little more pressed in on that one side. I'm not a pool expert, but this is what's going on. I had a Mr. Pool before, but I wanted to go cheap this year. So sometimes when you go cheap, you weep a little bit. But that's what it is. As for these poles here, I hadn't had any bad luck. This is my first season with this pool. So with that being said, I did see them recently at Home Depot, the legs. I don't know exactly what size. I was in a hurry. But I've seen them on eBay, all different types of sizes for like $6, $6.99 and up. Some have shipping requirements. And then this is the pool. I do have a little debris in the pool, okay? Because we're in the month of December and I'm not going in. I don't have a solar heater. But as you can see, right here, my liner, it's starting to get bleached out in some sections and roll up a little bit. And that is due to chlorine, which you have to have. very little chlorine in a bucket mixed with water, which they don't tell you when your filter's going. And then you put 2 tablets in your dispenser. And if you keep up with it every week, you shouldn't have a problem. But when summer starts again, I'm taking my chemicals to Mr. Pool, which is our local pool company, and they'll tell us. Now, that's my pool cover. I put that on last night, and I tied it real good, but evidently it didn't hold up. So here it is. It's in the water. So I got to get that out later today. Now, this is, I bought this pool in June of this year. And this is the rust that's on it already, just from normal wear and tear. But, you know, it's what it is. We do have hard water in this area. We don't have a water softener. When I've talked to the company about it, they transfer me, and then they're like, go on the website. So I'll just look on one and offer up, you know, that's in decent shape, or maybe, you know, that they bought from a real pool company like Mr. Pool or something. And then these are the jugs of chlorine I get. I go to Pinch a Penny, which is a great company. They're very knowledgeable. They'll tell you what you need and what you need with it. Now, so when you put a pool up, though, it has to be, by law, 4 feet in the state of Florida, 4 feet away from your fence, and you do have to have a 6-foot fence in order to have any type of pool or any type of fence, by law. So you want to have it 4 feet away from the fence and 4 feet or more away from your house in order to properly do this. I also put a tarp on the bottom of this to protect against any weeds or grass coming up. I did put some mulch on the bottom here, as you can see, and I put a plastic bag over my electronical mechanisms for the pump, in which I connected an extension cord and ran that all the way to my house where I have my power surge here. I run my pool anywhere from 4 to 8 hours daily when I am swimming in it. And for the most part, as long as no one jumps or dives in the pool, horses around too much, the pool should be sturdy and stable for a long time. Some people say these windows here, they've had problems with them leaking and such. I haven't experienced that yet, thank God. But if you do, there's the type of glue they use for the liner of the pool. And just make sure no one brings any sharp objects into the pool and whatnot. But I don't have anyone kick off the pool because it's not that sturdy. As you can tell, if I shake it a little bit, it moves. So you don't want to do that. And for the most part, I've enjoyed this pool a lot. I'm a pool person, and we've had a lot of fun in it, me and the children. So it's up to you. Thank you so much for watching my product review, and I'll be posting more product reviews in the near future. My name is Heather, and welcome to Heather's World, and have a great day.